What'd you say your sugar content is right now?
Sugar content in sap is 1.6. The last I took out was last night. Down some, but the syrup is actually getting lighter. So
when my syrup starts to get lighter downstate with my silver maples, the flavor starts to change and go to like that off taste, and then it turns to commercial on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I look for when I start light and I make dark, and then it starts to lighten up again.
Right.
It's usually a sign that I'm about done.
Okay, I usually end with gutter.
Do you?
So I do. Yeah. Maybe not this year.
It's beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
How often are you having to fire your rig here?
Probably every 8 to 10 minutes.
Forced air, I see.
Yeah. Yep. It's forced air, and I got a sunburn doing it here. Can you get that one?
How long you been making syrup?
Probably 38 years. My grandpa taught me how to make syrup years ago, and it's been a fun journey raising the kids. Slave labor, they call it. Using buckets.
So how many taps on buckets do you have?
Just over 1,600 taps on buckets. So, we go out for the crew, try to hire some local kids, learn that work is fun. You know, in the woods this time of year, it's a blessing to be out. So, you know, it's been a fun, a lot of work, just like any syrup maker knows.
How's your season been?
We've made our average now already. Typical year for us. The weather's been up and down, which we need.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, it is. The sap has been okay on sweetness, down a little bit this year. No, syrup tastes really good, and thankful for that.
Yeah, it's really light too. I just had a sample and it was excellent.
Yeah.
Good flavor, everything.
Yep, it does taste good. That's one of the benefits.
Yeah, at least you guys have had a normal season up here. With down south, we just got hammered. It was horrible.
With you guys south and ice up north, it's been a difficult.
You're in the sweet spot.
We are in the sweet word, just like the sweet rye.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So is this what you do your main collecting with then?
We transported on the road in the old 68 Ford here with a 1,200 gallon tank on it.
1968. What's it? 390 in it?
I believe so. It was an old fire truck.
Nice.
Redone, and my buddy fixed it up, and Works good for hauling sap for the woods. My woods is about 3.5 miles away, so
Oh.
we haul it all here.
Okay.
Don't have any tubes or tubing running into the sugar
Nope.
here. So, but formers over here.
How many gallons an hour are you usually making off of this rig? This looks like a 2x10.
Yeah, 30 by. Yeah.
30 by 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 30 by 12, I think is this one. But yeah, it's with the RO, of course, we can put out. I'm probably taking off 7 gallons, 8 gallons every 45 minutes or so.
That's. What do you like to RO to?
Typically 8, 9. I'd like to not go so far. I think that the boiling process has a lot of.
Get the caramelization and flavor. Yep, 100%.
A lot of flavor by the boil time too.
I agree.
I know that other producers are bringing it a lot farther, but that's
Their operation, that's what sets it apart. Yep.
exactly.
Really nice setup.
You know, it is, like I said, my grandpa always called it the first miracle of spring. The Lord wakes the trees up and things begin to run, and yeah, it's been a fun journey. So
Most certainly.
very,
Nothing beats it, in my opinion.
no, right.
It's a labor of love.
It is the labor of love. And we make maple pecans and maple fudge and maple sugar, and maple cream.
Yep.
So
And you have a nice little roadside store here.
Yes.
Is that open 24/7 or?
it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. People can just stop and put their money through the wall here. And, yeah.
Have you ever had any issues with any sort of theft or anything like that,
I
or?
have not. People are very fair and very honest, so I've been very blessed that way too.
I've been really wanting to do it
Yeah.
down by me there, and
Yeah.
I've been nervous.
Yeah.
So it's nice to hear somebody saying, we have experience with this. We've been doing it for a while. I haven't had much issues. Now I'm down by Lansing though, but still, I think the only way to really do it, you can't man something like that.
No, you can put cameras up, and
Yep.
we can do that. So.
Yeah, but if you pay someone to be there and try to,
Right.
you just would never pencil.
No, that was the trouble with me working and my wife working. People would come on Saturday and say, "Hey, I've stopped 2 or 3 times. I can't buy syrup." So we put on a little addition here so people can get it anytime.
Yeah.
They go home from work and say, "Hey, we got to have pancakes, no syrup," so they'll run over and get syrup. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Very cool. You want to show us your RO real quick?
yeah, can do that. Yeah.
Man, you gotta be on top of this here. Yeah.
Man, it is really going today. So.
That stuff is magical.
Yeah, you can boil over real quick without it. So, got your tanks here too.
Yep.
That's been the nice part of finding old bulk tanks. I grew up on a dairy farm complaining that I had to wash the bulk tank as a kid. Now I've got 8 or 9 of them to wash. But it's good. They're stainless steel. You keep everything good and clean.
It's nice and quiet.
Well, I'm just doing a rinse cycle now on the RO water, pulling it back through my membrane to clean it. So I'll do that, and ran soap through it here last week. So try to maintain the membrane in here that the sap runs through.
How many gallons an hour can this process realistically if you're not really squeezing it or whatever,
This will take and run 600 gallons an hour. It's an older machine, but it works really good yet. We sent it in, and they went through at Lapierre again, and just redid a few things. And it works good in my small operation. It saves me a lot of time, a lot of firewood. I get more sleep.
That's a win-win-win.
It is a win-win. So, my grandpa would shake his head. In the 40s, he made syrup. He boiled everything, and he would be amazed at the technology. And I'm sure this is outdated too compared to the new ROs. But
High pressure pump's a high pressure pump. A feed pump's a feed pump.
it is.
Membrane's a membrane. I like
Yeah.
it. It's paid for.
It is paid for.
I've been pricing them out myself and this same unit, basically a 600 single post,
Yeah.
I'm looking around 20 grand.
Yeah, I bought it used and back years and years ago, but it's paid for itself many times over.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like the room you did here too.
Yeah, had a guy build that so we keep heat in here.
Yep.
Because this is not a heated room, obviously.
Yep. That's smart how you did this.
Yeah. That way we could put a little space heater in here.
Yep.
And that runs automatically when it's nice to get real cold. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then we bottle in the other room. So
Yep.
she is coming up again. So I don't know if it's the atmosphere today or what, but it is
It's
really
pretty
going like-
still out there right now. The steam's going straight up and out, and
Yeah, it is wanting to foam today, so. Good aggressive oil, so it's good.
very nice. Well, appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no
Appreciate it.
problem.
Stop in again sometime.
Will do.
Thank you.